What it do, man? It's your boy Battle Truth coming to you live and direct from the Battle Truth headquarters. Let's get right off into this. So, Hollow was giving his recap of "Till Death Do Us Part," and in that recap he was doing, um, it was just as predicted. Like, I would really ask the battle rapper for his recap because I already know what they gonna say. Like, for instance, remember he did the Charlie Clips battle when he said, "See, I come around with the cat, and then you get that." Y'all get that? You know how he was saying how Charlie Clips easy to predict, and they said that was creative. This was no different. When I'm seeing how Spaz, I believe, from Battle Rap Academy, when I'm seeing how he was asking you for who you thought won these battles, I knew everything you was gonna say. When you was asking about Pat Stay and Real Sick, everybody knew you was gonna pick Pat Stay. Everybody knew that. When you was asked who won between Surf and Calico, even though the majority of the people got Surf winning, I knew you was going to say Calico because I know Calico your guy. For the most part, ain't nothing wrong with that. Calico your guy. And I also know that it was said when you swung on John and he ducked and popped you and threw you through the mirror, Calico came to your aid and helped you. And he's supposed to have popped off on John after he popped off on you. So I knew you were going to pick Calico, you know, because of the history y'all have with each other on that. No matter what Surf did, Calico was going to win. You're going to find some way to get at the Calico, period. It was so obvious. It was so obvious. You actually said that Lux beat Geechee Gotti clearly. We all knew you was going to pick Lux when he asked you who won between Geechee and Lux. Everybody knew you was going to pick Lux. That's your 2-on-2 partner. That's your guy, you know? So we knew you was going to pick Lux. But was it so obvious though, bro? You saying that he clearly beat Geechee Gotti, and that right there just showed that was so fake. That was so fake. First of all, Geechee clearly beat him. But for you to say that Lux clearly beat him, that says a whole lot, man. That says a whole lot. But that's how far you be willing to go to try to cover up what we know to be BS. To be BS. And that's not stand up, and that's not genuine. You know, if Loaded Lux wasn't your guy, you would have clearly said Geechee Gotti won that battle. You would have clearly said that. But you didn't want to say it because Loaded Lux your guy. And you didn't want to, I ain't going to say hurt his feelings because I don't know if he'll be hurt or something like that. You didn't want to, what's the word I'm looking for, y'all? You didn't want to make it seem like, I don't know what word I'm looking for. But you didn't want to make it seem like to him that you wasn't supportive of him or didn't have his back. You know, so you was going to roll with him no matter what, regardless to what, you know. But then according to you, I would say this in your defense because you may know some things we don't know. But according to Hollow, the people he picked, he only picked them because they write their own stuff. He said he picked Pat Stay because Pat Stay write his own stuff, and Real Sick is with New Era, and New Era and them assist and help each other in writing. He said he picked Calico over Calico over Surf because he know that Surf get assistance from Chess and Rock and Easy to Block and Geechee and them. He said he picked Lux over Geechee for the same reason. And he also said Jazz be getting help and assistance from Surf and Twerk. So it's hard writing against people with all them different personalities going up against one person. So he was saying that's why he respects who he liked, because it's their own ideas and not nobody else's. So I wasn't shocked or surprised at all from Hollow saying that he picked who he picked. I think he could use the ghostwriting thing if that's what he gonna use to sway who he believe won. But I don't really think, Hollow, you can say that they honestly write their own stuff. You probably wouldn't know that. It ain't got to be a known battle rapper name that can help and assist you. It could be one of his homies, one of his friends. You don't know. It could be anybody. If you ain't with them people 24 hours, you don't know that. You don't know that at all. But when I heard your predictions, I mean, not predictions, your recap, I knew what you were going to say right before you said it. And it's crazy because I'm giving a history in my head of why I knew you was going to say what you was going to say. Like, you don't even want to, well, you ain't got to keep it real. You ain't got to keep it real. I mean, it is what it is, man. But it was just as expected. I wasn't surprised at none of that stuff. You know what I'm saying? Everything you said, I heard you, but I guess you got a right to your own opinion, man. I can't wrestle with nobody's opinions. I just know it was a bunch of BS, though, man. It was a bunch of BS. But if you're going to say, because you a battle rapper, you don't respect these ones who get assistance and help, then okay, I could get that. So it's a more personal when it comes to you. It's more personal when it comes to you. So I give you that. I give you that. You have a right to use that if that's what you're gonna use. If that's the reason why. So you have a right to that. I can't even front on that. I don't know what to say behind it, but it is what it is, man. It's your boy Battle Truth. It ain't my judgment. That's the question. It's yours. Hit the link in the description box. Subscribe to Battle Truth. If you want to subscribe to Battle Truth, hit the Patreon if you want to member of the Patreon. It is what it is, man. We up out of here.